There you go. Welcome back, guys, to the We Are Bias podcast. And today we have 3 Manchester United fans, 2 that you all are accustomed seeing, and 1 new person, Kurdell, who's actually a new addition to We Are Bias. I should put some kind of yay thing there. Well, yeah. And today we're going to talk about Manchester United, one of the hottest topics in football, and how to fix Manchester United. So, to you, Baba, in your opinion, who is to blame for the situation in Manchester United right now?
Simplest answer. The Glazers.
Pause. Let's have this.
Technically they're still the owners. I believe they've been in the club for like
20 years. This year's
20 years?
2005 they bought it.
Jesus Christ. So 20 years in the making, they've been milking the club dry.
Mm-hmm.
So when in these times, we thank God for Sir Alex Ferguson and how he dealt with it. But as he left, that 10-year period, they haven't really been supporting the club as much as they're supposed to. Mm-hmm. You know, in terms of facilities, bringing in the players that the managers actually needed. You know, stuff like that. Every year they're taking out money. So now we in this predicament here where managers can't get enough funds to buy the players they want. We have leaks in our stadium. So they are the main problem. Now we have new ownership, which is Ineos. But the Glazers are still hold a major percentage of the club.
Right.
So, and they still have a say-so in what goes on. So until them leave.
All right. But I don't want to ask it like a hard question, but to me, there's just somebody looking in from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
All they spend real money, and then all they come in and say, well, Glazer's not supporting, but all they spend money. So, the money spent very...
Okay, how much managers pass through the club?
I don't know, you tell me, use the money, man.
Many.
Right.
Many pass through the club. So, when one manager leaves and the players he bought are stuck here, because now they're doing bad business. Because if you think about it, the guys at the top putting these players, these horrible players, on large contracts. No other club can buy them. No other club don't want to buy them because their performance is poor and they're on high wages. Who want to buy the laziest worker in the company and had to pay him a manager salary?
Fair.
And then now when that new manager gets sacked after the Glazers gave him money to bring in some other players while the previous shitty players were still there. What we gonna do again? It just repeating a cycle over and over and over until we reach at this point here now. And then now, with the new manager we have now, his hands are tied because it doesn't say in January we can't buy nobody.
I just say fair, I know what you say.
Nah, you bring me to a dark place, so I get a little passionate, so I apologize.
Alright, so all you agree with him or all you have anything to add to that?
To me, it's in addition to what he said. I know people really like to say what that whole 600 million on now. Who does spend that?
You know, about 600 million.
But, right, yeah. And they always jumping out and say, because every night the fan would say the Glazers, right? Because it's true. And we had a chance to get Qatar. And that Qatar scene was our next. It was really divisive in the team now, in the club, in the country. I'm not gonna say oil money. Did all that.
Yeah, but NCT do it.
I was getting to that, you know, because
Newcastle did it. City did it. It's just. I'm sorry to say, but English people have a level of
United, they like to pull certain cards conveniently now. Boy.
Is it
Right?
United or the fan?
I was United card in the who won the club?
Deep down, the Glazers wanted money, right?
Yeah, he promised to pay off the debt
Everything.
and
Give
give
them
them
5 billion
5 billion
in their hand.
and they didn't want
Like, yeah. So he was coming to like basically reset, like,
Start over from
you know, to the edit some of the Thanos there, but you know, he was going to fix it in terms of the finances part.
But what
Right.
the
You know?
Ineos did,
Uh,
say, you know what, we'll just take 25%, but you can still stay in the club. You know what I mean? Continuous money regardless.
Right.
Yeah.
So that, and them saying, they said, wait now, we can make money, and then it had the whole conspiracy, well, not even a conspiracy, the whole bacchanal with the Super League, and if Manchester United would have been in Super League, they'd get extra little set of dust.
Yeah, Perez does.
It's like
Perez does.
it's like
that money, like,
well, for me, it's like Ineos and Glazer seeing football just like our business, because that's the same thing they're doing with the team. Because them own some NFL team, right? And I can't remember what you said, but they operate sports like a business, which is cool and making them money. Cause I mean, investments in money in it, but yeah, it's bankers' business, right? But yeah, a man who coming in who see football as fun,
Right.
wealth now, like proper that levels to this now. And like
Who you talking about?
the Saudis and them now,
Alright.
the Sheikhs and them. Like he was coming to let them know time.
There's entertainment.
Yeah,
There's-
it's at levels of wealth now.
Yeah.
And they had to bring in FFP and they kind of control that, because City got go crazy, with just spending money and things. So yeah, I get that. But we had a chance to get out of that whole shell of the Glazer. Okay, everything is the Glazer, right? And they say nah, right? That come and go and make it run for that. But it's the point that people making when they say we had money to spend is true. But it's like, I would say United have a real bad reputation. I think that was even from before, because even under Fergie, I think he bring us up in the early episodes. Fergie never used to spend big time of money,
Yeah.
I think under Fergie, the biggest signing was Berbatov with 30 million or something like that. Apart from that, Fergie was real good with recruiting young players and giving them chances from the academy. So Fergie kind of make it look like if we don't need to enter the market per se to have a good team. But United business strategy with transfers always bad us. We used to get literally extorted though. It's almost like if teams have some kind of deal to me and they say, hey, if Arsenal want man, yeah, you can get for 30 million, but we do it 75. And we had to pay it.
Yeah, because all this Manchester United,
I
I mean, to me,
Who do need negotiations to?
Yeah, it's like
Them to blame.
them just rolling our dice and whatever, and here we go. Yeah, sell it for that. And the next thing too, we buy players way over the price tag and then sell them for nothing. So that's why now, as Baba say, and what's going on now with the whole Amorim and the other managers are coming in, having a chokehold, because it's like on paper, because accountant, basic one maths 101 dog. If you buy a man for 60 and sell him for 40.
yeah, but isn't that down to them not performing in Manchester United? So the value just dropped. And
That
when you
have
have
a part to play too, but look at Chelsea and other teams. Even Chelsea, when Bowley come over, when he take over from Abramovich, right? He was just, I thought he's London money, he just buying men that way.
Yeah.
But he wasn't really paying them on big contracts.
I mean, he was putting them on long contracts.
It was long, but the wages wasn't extravagant. Like United going and say how much you get, like it's FIFA, how much you getting paid? Nah, really what he put him just up his salary by a whole 100,000.
Yeah.
And then when they sell him back now, you pay 60 for a man who now worth 60, right? Then you send him back for 20, but you didn't even study, you had to pay wages on him, image rights and things. You're not recruited money from each player now.
But that'd be a problem why we can't loan players. Willing to pay that player the salary for the performance.
And it's like to me, it's like a conflict of interest in that way, because like you're claiming to be a business, you're running a team like a business, but when it comes to transfers, like you're forgetting that, boy. You're just like it's monopoly now, just sending it everywhere, and it's making sense.
So long story short, it's Glazers, right?
That's just one.
That's the main problem. That's like 70%.
Yeah.
And the rest is the players.
The rest is the players.
Yeah.
You?
So.
Yeah.
The common denominator though is them 11 who's be, apart from them bench warmers, but them 11 who's be on the pitch though. It's like though, I could go out there and do a better job than them.
But don't worry, we'll get to them just now.
minutes.
We'll get to them just now. But before we get to them, we'll go with Amorim. All the new manager, all the supposed to be all the saving grace, more or less.
Right.
Well, one of the saving graces, along with Ineos. Andrew, what do you think of Amorim so far? And you think his idea of the team will come into fruition, or you could see it happening, you could see it Manchester United bouncing back with Amorim?
Yeah. No, I'm not going to say I knew about him before, like in sports and everything. It was when I heard the links get strong, I went and do my little Twitter investigation on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
But his style, I ain't gonna lie, out of everybody who come into the team, well, apart from Van Gaal and Mourinho, because they had identities, I just didn't like them, like all the style. Apart from them, he had the best philosophy and idea of style of play. I like that. So I think he could really do something, but how they get him was real bad in my opinion. Right? You sack Sen at middle of the season. You come
First quarter.
Right. Yeah. So it's like when you buy the club, right? You buy the club in the summer, whatever, right? You know when you buy a team, you know you're not going to keep the manager now.
Yeah, but NT win the FA Cup, so I guess that grant them a little 6 months or.
So all of that time back to how the club being run. You wanted to sack this manager, he bring a trophy for you. You decide to keep him and you sack him the first quarter. After you give him a budget in the summer too.
And on top of that,
It's just poor decisions.
and on top of that, right?
So let me ask this before we continue. All you would have sacked Ten Hag as the FA Cup? No, like within a month or whatever.
Yeah,
It might not go to sack with that. Let's come to a mutual agreement.
You know what is the agreement?
That would never be a mutual agreement in England, dog.
No,
It
because
come like a company get an opportunity to resign.
Okay.
Then you see he was fired.
to end it, I think he would, but they have to give him the same kind of support that they was given Ten Hag in his first season or that season when he basically break Ajax over us. He spent a good set of money to bring over Ajax,
Right.
You know, so
He bring over Ajax score.
yeah. So
More or less.
if they could do that, I know I get chin up with the news, when the news just came in, they look like they come to do stuff. They bring Ashwood, they bring this one, they bring them other men, and this other, and they bring Euro, they take Euro from, I thought you was good Madrid. You know, they look like they come to, like they mean business.
No, I take nobody from nobody, King.
Why doing that? Why you not
I take nobody from nobody, King. I take nobody from nobody, King. Moving on. Good hell. Players in Manchester United that you would get rid of and players that you would bring in. And I want to hear why. So let me start. Who you'll get rid of first?
Onana.
Serious.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, Onana as a keeper. He positioning poor for this level.
Right.
Yeah. We want somebody to bring out the ball, but at what expense?
If they can create some chances, they gonna look that bad.
No, but hear me out. How good he is on the foot that you would give up
Goal.
a
But
shutter.
No, but he could.
But him how
He
do?
does safe though. He could
But
save.
him how do? Compared to
Yeah.
last season to now, you're seeing his shots. You're seeing how much saves he putting on this season.
Right, so
You see
he
an improvement.
right, he improved, but I'm saying why bringing somebody to now improve. We now get rid of the hair, you know. Because he was so terrible and he fought according to Ten Hag, right?
It was true.
Right, he was so bad. So you
He
trade.
wasn't supposed to work.
Well, I was saying, so you trade him because you so want to play out the back. But how that going? I'm not going good on and I have to go, boy.
Okay, let me.
Well, give me 3 players that have to go. If 3 players not have to go. So on another, then who?
I agree with what you're going to say.
Casemiro. So not really the price, you know, it's just the time, like 5 years earlier.
Yeah, and he
could have taken
right
Casemiro.
before,
That
or
would
like,
that would not.
it's
No,
like
that's saying, but
Yeah.
it's like you know when you have an
It
orange
makes sense 5 years ago.
yeah, that's
and you try to like squeeze out the last little bit of juice. We get that, alright? I know we have a $60 million for orange and dry season though. Then so when his last couple seasons or last season by Real, the man was basically injured plenty. So we buy like a Varane, we get Varane late. We buy all their finesse us though. Real good, I'm not like those. Like when they get them checks. And it was like,
You like that. You like that.
well, Goku set the freezer, you fools. Yeah, I was like, dog. Anyways,
So Casemiro to you.
Number 2, yeah.
And then 3 to get rid of. Let's go from here.
I know
Marcus
who?
Rashford.
We'll hold on now. We get into that just now.
Yeah.
We won't say why yet.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay.
something that coming.
Can't-
Okay.
He don't want to play. He don't want to
We
play.
will get into that. We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
So, well, you watch a lot of football. So who's 3 players you'll bring in? If you anybody, it don't matter how unrealistic.
I will bring back the hair. And
So you tell me, hold on. You tell me we don't know how to keep any will that you will bring in.
well,
Unrealistic or not?
oh well. Who have they now with? Probably Oblak.
Oh, black.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's a show.
yeah.
I want to do black. Even I know who wasn't going yet.
Yeah.
I'll take out black.
So you're about to fit, huh? That's telling you.
I don't really. I want my keeper to save, boy. I don't need my
Yeah,
keeper
yeah. And
creating and bringing out no back,
Somebody
boy.
pulls up a keeper, you have this. Use your
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
Don't shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean how terrible it will be.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I would mean like when it comes to defending, like when people like to say, oh, Trent's so great now, but I was like, you're being paid to play right back. Defend, bro. You're not gonna be the best, just stop the ball. Yeah. At least try.
If it's a pass, I just have pull.
Yeah.
So Black.
I'll take Jude and Musiala. and Musiala.
Alright.
Yeah.
No, the
Musiala.
Alright.
Jude good.
For 21 years old, why he really
Still 21?
exceptional.
That would be one of
Well,
the-
I don't know. I'm wrong. I believe
that
so.
man living by the fountain. That man.
I remember.
Yo,
it's
yo.
like Lil Wayne. We see them out so early. We think they're old, but
Yeah,
they're still
that's
young.
yeah, true. Alright. One shining light in the club. All there. Where's the shining light all there?
Amorim.
Yeah, I would say
Amorim.
And
I don't
I
think he
still-
here.
The manager, Amorim.
I still a little optimistic. I just so far like that how he come to show he in charge, and it's his way or no way.
But who was? Ten Hag was doing that same thing too.
It's how.
We're not getting into Ten Hag. We're not going into Ten Hag.
No.
No, it's like how it's not like what you do, it's how you do.
It's how we do it.
You understand?
Yeah.
I would
Amorim that's coming across more professional.
I agree.
Basically, like, you know, you don't train good, you don't play.
That would tie into the Rashford situation.
I agree with that 100% too, because I had to say, because again, early on, I was back in Ten Hag treatment of Sancho in terms of after he sent him out and then he come back and then he just come out in the media and whatever. And I was saying, and we were having a conversation about it, and you were saying it's about way to do it now.
Yeah.
And he could do it behind the scenes. And I feel like Amorim is that guy. Because what people feel to realize too, managers who was players have a different approach to manage the managing style different. He was a player, so he have a better understanding now.
Technically, Ten Hag was a player, but he was our old school kind of.
Yeah, but my thing with Ten Hag is there's no academy though. There's big men you're dealing with. There's not children now, but you can't treat men like children.
No, but I was saying it's not what you do, it's how you do, right? So the media, you have to defend your players, defend
Yeah.
your team. They come and ask you how Sancho in play today. My decision, boy. And they leave them on a broad spectrum, you understand?
Yeah.
For you to get into details thing before you talk to Sancho too. How that will look. Then Sancho have more gear in him. He go on to
True.
talk to the fans now.
Yeah.
And
But
saying,
saying he's a
oh,
liar.
yeah, I train good, this, that. You can still go in the office, say, Gaffer going on, boy. I find I put in the work, I need to work on.
They move like they never
Because
watch
you know
out.
they quote unquote professionals, I have to move, but
But
Yeah, remember the Amazon Prime with Tottenham? With Mourinho and thing? They move like they never see that way. They move like if that's not a thing. You know?
Yeah.
Just knock on, as good as say, knock on the door and say, hey, go on, way.
but then again too. Sancho's really a little girl. Think about it. Ten Hag told the media Sancho didn't train well,
Yeah.
right? Amorim said Rashford didn't meet the standards, so if he didn't meet the standards, you can't play. It's literally the exact
basically
same thing.
yeah.
But it's just the player feel he was big.
Yeah.
And that is the whole premise. So I don't. You see what we spoke about? You saying, them is big man.
That-
no, they
No.
acting like little. The
I
players
will
acting like
add
little
on.
children.
I will add on to that
You
too.
know who does act like little children?
Who?
People who not subscribe. People who not who just watching the video and not subscribing us and not following the page and thing. All they go out there.
I like that.
Yeah.
You see, like how the club to me kind of gives Sancho that mindset too, that mentality, because we wanted them for like I think two years or a year before, so yeah, maybe 2 years.
You know exactly
And
how long.
yeah, I was watching that way. I remember I was up on deadline day, was waiting to see that plane from Germany as a land. Never. But then on top of that, they spend X amount of money. So he cannot come in like feeling like, oh, let's pay like how much, 105 million for me. But they want me for 2 years. He feel like he average, like I saw they were telling me we need you to bring the crest back up.
Right.
Yeah, then we kind of wax together contracts now. So he come in feeling a certain way, but he didn't prove himself in England now, which what people were telling me that, you know. And I was saying, but look at him on international, he look good now. Anyways, but he kind of come in, but he had kind of mega mind now, big head,
Alright.
and well, yeah, boy, Chelsea already with that now.
So the shining light feels Amorim. Shining light feels Amorim.
I agree, yeah.
And your shining light is who?
I'm
Ahmad.
Yeah.
I was expecting all to say that,
Ahmad.
but
I was going to say that too.
Besides the goals and thing, just how he's played.
He would
He
be
want,
hungry.
You can
Yeah.
see
like
it.
he want to play for the badge, you know. But
Plenty of his goals was that press that Amorim trying to
Yeah.
instill in some of the players.
So now I say Amorim, because remember,
It's stemming from him.
Amorim really gave him the chance.
Yeah.
and I mean
Yeah, that was
everybody
right
is
for
want to see the side win. But even if we lost, I just want to see effort. Like,
Yeah.
but they give all the old one, they still lost.
Yeah.
But when people jogging around the pitch and that's going through the motion, because
Man, I Rashford walking and scratching the
Yeah.
head like he didn't see the ball right there.
All right, so as we did, let me get into it. Rashford, what going on? What they should do?
He's a
with
fraud.
he
Tag
just
him,
too
he's a
spoiled, you know.
fraud.
Come to the ranks, won that
Yeah.
kid.
And he
He just-
PR team, boy. That
Our
whole
team is the worst.
and that whole during COVID, I see United and things, Sir Rashford, wherever MD. I love the trend. Where that Rashford going? As he takes sleeve and crashing Rolls Royce Mansory
And driving over
and buying, and going white party with all them chain and thing. He just bad. fraud.
In his defense.
No defense.
In his defense, a footballer will have an outside line. Nothing
Me
else.
say
No,
no.
but what I'm saying is right, you're
No,
playing
no.
for Manchester United, he's the number 10. You will have eyes on you, on and off the field.
Regardless.
You come
So-
to, you have a
and you
storyline
know-
too. You come
Yeah,
to the
that's
academy.
it.
So you're
So-
supposed to know.
Yeah, they make a FIFA
He
mode
just
for you,
spoiled,
man.
He just get spoiled with them. And
Yeah.
he just tasteful and wanted to play for my team go.
Yeah, every antic is just distasteful.
What I want to believe is seeing goes back to the top, whoever the kind of toxic vibes is be promoting in the club. Seeing like other players getting through, probably Rashford, probably see them ones, when he's coming up, see them men getting through with minimal effort, and after a while, he just like, what's the point? Because I trying, no results, Yeah, he getting his own little accolades at the side, but then it's just, what's the purpose? Why you trying so hard and the man right next to me not doing it, and this is the person I'm supposed to look up to, That what I would think would be.
With one of his problems.
But now he reaching the position where he could change that as he being like one of the senior men in the team. And he not trying to make a difference. And he watching, believe it or not, Garnacho come and take his spot. Garnacho reaching to that point where Rashford is right now, but we can go talk about that.
But look how we bring up Garnacho, right? It's like Garnacho with the whole so far how he get dropped same time, right? Garnacho respond when he come on and he has to son whatever. Your big response was the line say you second do I interview saying you ready to leave. Respond on the pitch, dog. Everybody here used to play, dog. And I believe this is just my personal opinion. I feel like I remember when Torres was Real bad in Liverpool and like it had a season he just forget what to play football. Like they hit him the men in black and how was it?
Right.
I feel Rashford kind of falling out of love with football now. I feel like other things right now kind of distracted him now.
Other than the other things distracting me, I think it's the environment.
I
But
don't
I
know.
believe it's the environment.
I feel like even if he go,
But he inconsistent long time.
For real?
it's
Yeah.
true. It,
Honestly,
yes.
it's true. Yeah.
Very inconsistent.
You could say you could say
Wait. To answer the
okay.
environment, every team, right? Every club have a group of pop skulls, dog, and a group of serious men. Barca had their little cliques. Every team have their cliques. So who's to say if he go wherever club, he not going and fall in with our crowd and continue doing what he doing. He might look good and think he now come. He had a new player bong. Everybody used to play when they join a new
You feel
team.
he's a bad child just
Yeah.
dropping into the wrong crowds.
Huh?
You feel he's just like a bad child dropping into the wrong
well,
crowds.
remember it's easy to
That's
fall
not
into the
the
bad
effort,
crowd.
man.
It's easy to fall into the bad crowd.
Yeah, but-
He could have be in United setting the standards and having
Yeah.
people, and he not doing that. So
That one
he-
season on that 10 that one season.
Then I what feels for season.
I believe it that when,
Yeah.
when he was just banging.
Yeah, he was.
When he
Yeah.
put party, he put between party like and the slap it against
Yeah.
Arsenal that season.
Mhm.
Nobody could not talk to Rashford.
No, but they say even then he didn't like Ten Hag. I feel like he don't like getting spoken to. Them kind of spoil people like
But
yes
he
man
need
around
to
him.
go buy a club, open it up, and start to play. You do that
Yeah.
thing.
But then
I-
they also say like this is a theory, but at the end of getting injured on like with Oli.
I hear that.
Injured on the Oli and like I think damage his back as well.
He get injured in international
It's his
duties.
brain, it's his brain. It's his brain, not back.
But my thing is, right, good, they say he inconsistent long time, but okay, you're inconsistent, but you're still trying now, boy. Rashford stopped trying. So
I'm a problem.
Mhm.
He
So
not
what-
even trying
so
to
what
take
was
on.
that?
yeah.
Well, he come on to an interview and was saying, but Baba was saying that,
Yeah.
where he felt like why he here because the club now. He tried to like take the blame off of him and say the club not showing motivation and
Yeah,
he
so
don't
why
know
I
why
should
he
do
should.
it. Yeah.
That's the most asinine statement I ever hear. Why you should do it
But
again? Bro.
yeah, but if 11 players on the pitch thinking so,
Yeah.
yeah, you can't think so.
I look at Bruno. Bruno not from England. Bruno from Portugal. I said Bruno put on the TV once. He hear how much hate he get in England or whatever. But Bruno, he go on that field. As much as wine and things, it's small, but that's a European thing. He does give his all now. You know? He does try, he does think, he does motivate the players and things. Why you can't do that? And you supposed to be a Mancunian and you grew up in England. You grew up in
And
in
claim
Manchester.
you love the club.
You claim you love the club.
Cry
Only-
when you win a FA Cup.
yeah. He cried, he bounced, he crashed his car before the game. That we cry for.
Moving on. Where's all the expectations for the rest of the season?
Not to get relegated. Honestly.
Let me hear you. Because I don't think
Not to get relegated.
watch the camera.
Is that realist, no? Not to get relegated. Because the inconsistent performances, we could see relegation right around the corner, no? Like it's a bar, no? Right? We could see them linemen there, no? Oh.
Andrew, expectations for the rest of the season.
I just want us to understand. I just want us to understand what Amorim trying to bring, because let's be real, we're not going to get no big setup. We can't do like what Ranick saying, got the team and whatever. It will have players who are going to be there next year from the starting 11, from the 23, from the squad now. I just want men to understand what it is he want, and at least as good as say try to do it. Yeah, better with trying to do it, because trying to do it can get relegated too now. And just instill it a little better, so at least when the summer reach and men who could come in who understand the system, they could mesh,
They can build from that.
and we could get a little something next season in terms of better performances.
Pause for a good cause. Just want to big up Harry Maguire for his professionalism. I'll give him that.
And his football ability.
No. We ain't doing that.
Me big enough, you know.
We ain't big enough for that.
He doing what he was paid to do.
No. Professionalism in terms of all the hate he got, well deserved hate. But how he took it and applied himself, and now he actually putting in solid performances. Not the best, but by his standards, solid. Solid.
He played well, but
Solid.
I not going to congratulate somebody who's supposed to do it.
Alright.
80 million, eh?
Good are your expectations for the rest of the
Yeah,
season?
not to get relegated, and in hope, at least a Europa League, because with no European football, I don't know who we want to track in the summer to come by we. So that
catch with that project of bringing the club back up and
yeah, you need to convince somebody to come and play for you know.
big top players just have other teams who in better.
And to in your snow cutting costs and everything, if we know in Europe, that financial backing from sponsors gonna be minimal.
Yeah, but they might have a next sponsor on it.
Yeah, to cover,
Yeah.
We kid might look like Chelsea.
Boy, yeah.
Alright. 300 million now when you come and say, Baba, here is the scene. Come and fix Manchester United, but I only giving you 300 million. What are you doing?
Well, first things first, we had to buy back our sporting director because we bought one.
No, you are the sporting director.
Are you sporting?
What's 300 million? 300 million in your
Manager more FIFA. What you want to do?
stratosphere. You get into control 300 million if it's to go to players.
Disclaimer.
Wherever.
Disclaimer. I've never played manager more than FIFA in my entire life. I hate it. Right? Okay, so first things first, I would definitely buy a striker.
Where's it going?
You're correct.
Hey, we don't want to call his name. Just do this. Right? Definitely Jokeres.
Yeah, correct.
What happened to the strikers here now?
Um,
Suski and Hoyland.
Okay, so
Not too much detail. Let's tell me what's wrong with them.
Xerxes slow like molasses and he feel like he's like a sweater. Hoyland just a little bit too inexperienced in my personal opinion, and I find he getting bullied off the ball a little too much. He ain't really doing it. He obviously starting to frustrate me now because I see he trying to adapt to the system, but it's just not working for him. And
Right.
he decision making a little poor in terms of runs. So you need a experienced striker who could work with the manager before to function, to kind of usher in the new ones in a minute.
Like 80 million go on there.
Boom, no problem. 80, but the season he having that 100. Right?
Well, you digging your whole 100. Use one of the problems.
Yeah, use one of them. Use one of them.
Yeah, use one of the problems. Play nice.
You get blackmail
No problem, no problem.
Hundred.
We'll get back money when we sell Anthony Casemiro and Rashford.
for
That's
25 million. 300 for 25 million. That
Well,
club
they
can't
had
sell.
some of the police of prisons.
right. Honestly, alright, so my knowledge of players not really so up to par, but definitely Musiala. Definitely to play behind that striker. We need somebody who actually wiggle out of tight spaces. That way we have Ahmad on that side, but we need more of that. We need more of that fluidity.
Yeah.
You know, that creativity. You know that you can't really you don't know what to expect from him. We need that kind of player.
Alright, well, your money done. So
Wow! Wow!
Alright.
How much you gonna pay me?
I don't know.
All.
All.
You're going to take that. You're going to take that crumb.
Yeah,
That crumb they have in the museum and just give you it.
Yeah.
But me, I think if I change a mill, I definitely want left back. I need Max Dwyer and them to stay on that right. I left back for around like 60 mil. 60. It would be one like you'll be a youngster who have potential to play in that kind of. Because I'm saying that system he have there, a lot of players have to be able to play it. So I feel like
wing back.
Yeah, left wing back. Yeah, I left wing back. I'll buy a left wing back. I'll buy definitely a midfielder because Mount, Casemiro, Ericsson. Yeah, wherever you could just so and just throw them outside. Alright? So we need at least a midfielder. This is Collier, right? You know? He can get promoted.
But he play.
Yeah.
I see him play against who? Arsenal.
Yeah, but remember he's a rotational. He's not,
Okay.
Yeah, he could get promoted into the team. Just like how Mino come up. But I understand what I'm saying about the striker. I mean, is yes, yeah, striker to score. We could get goals. Can't hard to say that kind of way because season now.
Yeah.
But we have men who supposed to be giving us that creative and
Hey,
goal
it's
scoring.
300 million, boy. That's penny enough.
I ain't spending like that. I will wing back, midfielder, and I need a
What type of midfielder?
not a I say like a guy who need profile of Bellingham. Like I never say Bellingham, eh?
I mean,
A guy
much
with
of those.
a profile like that.
Only get lucky.
No, it's have men who could like
Yeah.
you see like Joe Linton, I seen him.
Right.
But how
Yeah.
Joe Linton, it had this one from Aston Villa.
Rogers?
Nah, as no from Wolves. I mean, Acuna.
Cunha,
Yeah.
yeah.
How that could you can pick the ball up and run like a runner, like a boxer, like how Pogba was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm the fuck boy. You can just
We don't want to jump.
No. Yeah, I got that profile now. You know, a boxer box. And I play like a little. My left back is 60. Now maybe a little 70 there. Yeah, 70 million. Like a 70 million. And honestly, a right attacking midfielder. Although I want a right wing back. Because I could see Diallo playing in that pocket. On the inside forward. I figure a right wing back. Yeah. Because I go to my keeper.
Both of them shaking their head.
Keep Ahmad wide as possible.
A wing back? Nah.
Keep Ahmad
Nah.
wide.
Or you see, we ain't come back against a man who could play out wide and who could hire sweating defensively, you know. We didn't really get to see Ahmad defensive, which I'm not expecting anything.
I don't
No,
know
I-
much from he defensive night, I know.
Huh?
I don't know he doing much defense.
That's why I say, like, play. We see what where Garnacho was playing today. If Ahmad was playing there, like if he played there, he could give us a lot of goals now. So I wouldn't really need to put money on that striker.
You know Ahmad have a team of the week right back. I don't ultimate team right now. That's getting
Yes, but we have a budget of 300 million. That I would right.
Right.
Keep
So,
wide.
left wing back, a right wing back. So Ahmad could be a bit more attacking, and midfielder who could progress the ball forward, like win it and drive it forward.
That way you're spending a 300
That was my 300 million.
Good, you're 300 mil.
Left back. Well, yeah, keep that first.
Hi.
Of course. We don't have to go.
Alright,
They
you might
want
spend
my
a
backup.
50.
I don't want no backup.
You don't know back up?
Oh, he has my backup.
When he leave, Kevin coming.
Yeah. I left when I like Alfonso Davis who could run the whole, who could get up and down. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Defensive midfielder.
Yeah, that 140.
A defensive midfielder like who? Like a ball playing one or...
Yeah, one who could play some like a little crucify me for this like Vitinha from PSG.
I don't know about...
Yeah, so you see how he could play the both side of the ball.
Yeah,
He real big and rugged, but
yeah.
he's win the ball, he could get some going forward. And well, somebody take a Bruno pressure like a Musiala. Because nobody they don't challenge Bruno. He says
Yeah.
he's walk around the pitch some days and
This year, yeah.
What's that?
And forward, if it's a money remain, take a forward because and that's why a forward like a proven forward.
Well, I hear you saying whatever money remain there, you get approval forward.
Now we're proven forward
Only
like somebody who
Watkins.
could score, like who know where the back of the net is,
So like
who could finish.
a
I don't care.
Watkins.
Haaland.
Okay.
You see like how one-on-one, he screen off a man, you know, they were one-on-one with the keeper, he find the corner, he will score.
Right, if he control the ball.
Yeah. No, but what I mean are the ability to find the back of the net.
Net, okay.
Mightn't be pretty,
Just
you
bring
know,
back Greenwood
but
now.
yeah, he know where the back of the net is.
Let's
And
bring
I was
back
going on now, you know. Strikers were the perfect shot, you know.
You just saw somebody to hit it.
Yeah.
A.K. Mason.
So Mason Greenwood.
Yeah, I will take him back.
I
If Manchester forgive him, I don't forgive him.
don't forget.
If Mason Greenwood go in Manchester for COC, it clean.
Yeah.
Clean. You know, he won again, he won up on the state, you know. Greenwood won the state, no, I guess.
So it sounds like all they fix Manchester United.
Yes,
More or less.
Yeah,
Sure. I don't think they should have Baba. Baba that's done 300 million one time. I'm done dead. Whatever. I think we'll end the dead though. Because all they fix United. Don't worry, we'll fix some other clubs that struggling right now. We ain't gonna call any names. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. And don't worry, probably next week we'll do another one. Whenever this one come out the next week. Can't tell you when this one coming out.